Hey guys, it's Melissa from madebymalcrafts.blogspot.com, and I just wanted to share my first, I know this is, I kind of work backwards. I know this is so yesterday, but I made my first Paperbag mini album. And like I said, I know that many of you have probably made tons and tons of these, but for whatever reason, I've never attempted. I just use chipboard, for mini albums, and I more do scrapbook layouts. But I recently have been discovering the fun and, venturing out into other projects and just altering things and doing stuff like that. So I just wanted to share with you, I've been working on this and I had a lot of fun just kind of playing with it a few hours here and there over the weekend. So this was my weekend project and I was able to get it finished in one weekend. Yesterday, I completed most of it. And the rest of Saturday in the morning before my daughter and my husband woke up, I had a few hours and I sneak up to my craft room and see what I can get done unbothered until they wake up. But so I was able to get it finished in about a weekend, and I had a lot of fun doing it. What I use for this, let me go grab it, is just a second. And you should see my craft room. Sorry about that. You should see my craft room. It's in a total uproar. It's like an avalanche of papers. I should be ashamed of myself. But this is what I use. I'm going to try to get in frame just to share. I found these. They are from Walmart. The Walmart's brand, and they're called giant lunch bags. And I think they're about $1.50, and you get 50 of them in there. So I only needed 6 for this project, and I find that these work a lot better than the regular size paper because it gives you more workspace. And then of course if you wanted the regular size, then you could just use the regular bags. But I used the giant ones, so I just want to share with you where I found them. So I found them at my local Walmart, and this is the cover, and this is all the pictures in here are from this past fall. That I made some into a scrapbook page, but I thought, I printed so many of these pictures, what am I going to do with them? So it was perfect because I already had these done, and I had an idea that I wanted to use because I thought the paper bag too went with that, the rustic fall-like look. So I'll share with you my cover, and this is my daughter at Johnson's Farm at the pumpkin patch, and I used these chipboard letters that I got from Big Lots. I think they were like 99 cents, and I thought they were pretty. I use this tab punch here and just use my stickles to go around it. That is from Stampin' Up!, this tab punch. I use that a lot, especially in mini albums. That was a good investment because I really have gotten my use out of that. I use stickles to go around the edge of her picture, and I don't know if you can tell, but all these papers here I used my close to my heart, the distressing whatever it's called, distressing tool, and it just kind of roughs up the edges, which I think is great for fall pages. I think it just gives it that rough look. And I also used my tool, my paper crimper that I have had, and I think I paid I don't think I used a coupon, or it may have been $15, which for me is high because I usually try to use everything with a coupon. But for some reason or other, I had to have it from something I saw, and I never used it yet. But I just want to show you, I got its money's worth now from this album because I used it a lot, and you'll see throughout the album that's where it looks like the corrugated, whatever it's called, cardboard. So I used that behind here. I used that on these leaves. I don't know if it's shown up. It looks like it is shown up to the camera. The leaves, I ran them through, and the opening for it's pretty wide. It's about I guess like this, so it could fit even like this strip of paper fully in there, so you can kind of run a decent amount of things through it without having to worry about it's too small. So then I just staggered these pages behind it. This is paper tray ink, these color here, and this is like a metallic-y color. And then this was my leaf punch that I used. I don't know if you saw videos before this for the leaf wreath. And then I had these from Staples, these binding rings, and it came with a bunch of colors, but they had this green color in here. And then I just had these 2 colors of raffia, and I just tied little bows on the end to kind of dress up the sides, and then did a little bow here, and I've had these for a while too, these apple brads that came up red and green. So I used them, And also, I'm proud to use these because these are another thing I've had for a long time. Never really put to use, but like grommets, eyelets, I have a bunch of them. Because, well, for number one, with I have the Big Bite and I have the Crocodile, but I think they come out better if you do them manually, because even with the settings that they say, do exactly what they say, and either I'm just too heavy-handed or they're just coming out crunched, and I don't like the way they look. It doesn't look, you know, it's like, why put them on there when they're all mashed up like that? So these I just put in by hand. And plus the hole puncher, I wish the hole puncher was a little bit bigger on the Big Bite, because these I had to use a regular hole punch for to get that size out. But that helps, and I want to go back in later and add them to the, I only did them on the front, but I think I want to add them because throughout turning the book you may, you know, you might want to reinforce the pages because it could get a little rough or ripped. So that's the front. And we'll take you on the inside. Let me see if I can get my camera so I can get a little bit more in frame. With these flip cameras, it doesn't really have too wide of a view, so I'll try my best. Let's see what I can do here. Whoops. Alright, let's try that. Sorry about that, guys. Taking you on a bumpy road. Okay, so here's the front, and then you open it, and actually you open like this. And here is this page, and that's just my daughter and the mums. And I used in the video before this all the trim that I use the trim a lot, you'll see, for the different photos. And then here's the inside page. It's kind of coming out glary on here, but there's like a little clear overlay. It says family time, and I use some raffia and little leaf charm that I have. And then this bends up, and then I even ran my picture. I thought that would look neat. This family picture here, I ran through the, you know, the crimper thing, and you can still make out what's in the picture. I hope you can see it on camera. And some of these are from the HSN from about a year or so ago. I ordered the 3 Birds kit. I don't know if it was a card kit or whatever, but that's what this family time's from, the sticker, and this one that says family's everything. And this autumn is from this little kit that I used, a little, I think it's from the Paper Loft. That I also use throughout my book. And then I just did this as like a little thing, and then you can lift it up here, and then I just have like mom colored flowers that say family, and I stamped them with my polka dot punch. And I put these little pumpkin charms that I got from eBay. They're called Tibetan charms. I just ordered them. These are leaves from Michael's that I had a long time ago, and I think they have them back out again. These little leaf charms that I think they're pretty. And then this is from an old border kit from, and I use them a lot with the, it came with pumpkins, acorns, mums, and I think something else, but it was a K & Company like border kit, and I use them a lot throughout this thing here. Behind here is a pumpkin embossed with my Cuttlebug, but kind of covered it up with the picture on there. And then I distressed these the picture edges around here, and here I use my trim. And then I'll show you here, in each of the pockets, besides the one in the back, I use the insides of the paper bag, and just have little pictures in here. This was a gourd or something my sister found in the pumpkin patch. She thought was funny. And then, oops, here's the back side of the thing here. It says ticket. That was from the 3 Birds, like a adhesive border thing. And this is my little sister, Caitlin, and her. They were looking off the hayride. They're looking into the corn stalks. I thought that was cute. And this was another one. Here's the acorn, like glittery acorn, the K & Company border things. And I just cut these, so I really got good use out of them because you didn't need the whole, it gave you a 12 by 12 strip. So this is one of my tags, the pull out tags. And I'll tuck that back in there. And then you just have each of them to pull out. So then here's that page I showed you. And then with the, you know, family underneath, I did in that flip. And then here's, hold on honey. And then here is the inside tag. And this is a picture, it's kind of glary, but it says Hayride boarding. I thought that was cute that they did that, posted on the tree. So here's the mum border that I used for that. And like I said, I got a lot of use out of them because I trimmed them just for little strips I needed. And then here's that lace that I got at my garage sale that I've been loving because it's just like a cream color and it kind of goes with everything. And while I have this out, I'll show you the back side. That's her and Aunt Caitlin. She's saying, look out here. And you take a little hayride out to the pumpkin patch. So here's that. So that's that tag. Put that back in there. And then here's the next page. This one says Silly Dad, and this is a picture of my husband and I and my daughter, and he's just making a funny face, so we have that on there. And then these are the pumpkins, the pumpkin strips from the K & Company, and again that came at 12 by 12 border, and I just trimmed these up and I use them quite often in there. And then I just had these little punches, I punched them out and put a little pearl in the center, trimmed it up with more of this trim and the trim here. And these are just gold metallic-y letters, and then put a little plaid tab on here, and this says Hayride up here. I don't know if that's showing on the camera. And then for this page, this is the only page I think I used my Cricut, got my Cricut out, because I thought this was a cute cut. I have the Country Life cartridge, and I haven't really used it too much, so I thought I have to get this out because it'll go good with this picture of her on the tractor. So they let you take pictures on the little tractor, and she of course loved it. So I cut this out, I think at 4 inches, and it says Farm Girl, and the same thing with this Tractor Girl at 4 inches, so I did her up with the layers and just put stickles around, and just did a little stitching around her tires and the stickles around here. And I thought she was cute, waving a little girl on the tractor, so it says Farm Girl. And behind here, I just took my glue gun, and I'll show you what I bought. I did bring it over here somewhere. Here it is. I got these from AC Moore. It says Straw Weavers, but it's just a big pack of straw, and I got it was 50% off, and I think it was $1, because I think it's regularly $2, or it was $1.10 because I think it was $2.19, something like that. So very inexpensive, and it's a huge bag of straw, and I used it in several places in my mini album. So I just kind of layered it and stacked it behind that to make it look like the real straw, and put it behind the Farm Girl, and then just put that on top. So just kind of glued the heck out of it with my glue gun to get it behind it, but it was fun, so I like that in there. It gives it some texture. So that was a cute page of her there, and I'll show you this tag. So in this one, is this one here? Yeah, this one I have where you pull out this here, and this is just a picture of my daughter. It says Fall Fun. This ribbon I think was from a long time ago. It was from the Target dollar section, and they have a bunch of fall little ribbons. It's just really they give you a small amount, but that's the first time I pulled them out and used them. That's a picture of her trying to pick a pumpkin. I think that one ended up being a little big for her, so she chose another one. But and then here's this one is my husband. This is my creepy, we call him a creeper, but this is my little sister's boyfriend that's been around for a while, and he's a lot of fun, but you'll see him in these pictures. He's always doing something weird, so we call him the creeper. But this is Maya, and this is my little sister Caitlin, so that's her boyfriend, so she's responsible for him, not me. But my husband's just as goofy, so I really shouldn't say much about him, but you'll see him in the pictures being a weirdo. But so that's that one, and you pull out, and I just added the trim. A trim to here, and a little mom flower that I stamped with one of my Michael's 49-cent stamps to do the polka dots. So that's that one. I'll put that back in later. And I'll show you the next page. So this is where all these pictures are actually taking place, and they make for really good pictures just at this little farm. So this was at a farm by us. It's called Johnson's Farm. So while my husband's in the car, and this was through his truck, taking a picture through his truck window. But it came out okay where you can see it. So that's from afar, from the intersection. I took a picture of the Johnson's Farm, tried to get as much as I can in the camera. And then this, the man that was operating the Hayride let me sneak a picture of him. He didn't really have a choice, but so we took a picture of him, and this says I just used these were from Big Lots, and they were 25 cents for this big pack of the Thickers letters, and it says Farmer Bob. And I just used a little twine to decorate the picture. Added this little, just like a paper cutout that says Harvest. These are the K & Company border trim. I trimmed them up. And this is also from the little paper thing. Cut out the tractor and just used my trim. And here again, I used that corrugated thing. And this background paper is corn. I don't know if you can see that. So I figured that would be appropriate. And here's the next tag I made. So here's the creeper. Here he is. There's my daughter and Maya, and we all have crazy hair because it was windy that day. And here's the creeper. He's always doing something weird. But that's Matt, my little sister's boyfriend, being weird behind us. And that was on the Hayride. And I just used these little stickers from Mom's. These are from a fall pack I got from Joann's with this plaid paper that I really like. So I used that in and out the book. So there's that. And here's the back. It says pumpkins, pick your own. And that was from the paper loft, the same cutout. A lot of them are from that. I just snipped little pieces for each page. Here's my door. I just took a picture of her with her shoes in the hay. My husband makes fun of me. He's like, do you have to take a picture of everything? And yes is the answer to that, but he's used to it now. And then here's my little sister Caitlin and her. They get along really well. So that's my Aunt Caitlin. And there's that tag. That's me, she's saying in the back. Okay, so I'll put that back in later. And so that was Farmer Bob. So we snuck him in. And then we turn to, oops, this page here. Sorry, I'm trying to get as much as I can in this camera. So here we have the little tag. It says Scarecrow. And I just inked the edges and I put the Scarecrow in the bottom. This says Fall Fun Ribbon. And I just used all the matching fall papers. I added a piece of my trim here, and then I used these brads that I have from, I think, the Eyelet Outlet. And they are little candy apple brads. I thought they were so cute. So I used 2 red ones and a green one here, and I just cut the back. So like I didn't want them to be the brad where you'd see the ugly ends in the back, because due to the fact that you're going to be lifting this up. So I cut the backs off with my junk scissors, and then I used hot glue to adhere them. And then this lifts up, and I just put little patches of the orange paper, and then this was a little sticker. It's like a 3D, I guess, some type of farmer's, whatever that is, basket of fruit and whatever else they sell. So here's my daughter standing there at the sign, and she's holding her little pumpkin that she chose at the pumpkin patch. And there's me and Maya and her crazy hair and my crazy hair. And here's the acorn border strip. And then we go to this page. It says pumpkin patch, and here's me and my husband and Maya in the pumpkin patch. And there's little pumpkins. I punched this out with my punch of the glitter paper. And this is a little thing that I cut out, and I used my ticket punch to cut the edges, inked it up, and then here is a popsicle stick that I decided to use as a sign, and then I just ran it through my my distress ink, the brown, I don't know if it's tea stain or what it was, but I just rubbed it in the ink to make it brown instead of have to go through painting it, and it dried very quick, and I used that as the stem to my sign. And then I just added a little twine here with a little pumpkin charm. I don't know if you can see that there. And used more of the pumpkin border and just cut it to size. And for that, and I think we have, and then we made this little tag that comes out of here. And it says autumn, pumpkins, corn maze, just little fall things. And used the fall paper. This is my husband. He kept picking the straw that was on the floor, the hay that was on the floor, and putting it on her lap when she wasn't looking. He's always messing with her. And then here's the back of it. And here's the creeper again, behind there, covering his eyes, being a weirdo, on the Hayride. And this was just a little cutout that came with that. My mom said it's a little depressing, but I'll read it to you. It was just in there. It says, spring, summer, fall, winter. Just before the death of the flowers and before they are buried in the snow, there comes a festival season when nature is all aglow. So I guess it's trying to say something nice, but my mom's like, the death of the flowers, buried in the snow. She's like, that's a little depressing. But I just threw it in there. It came with the sticker pack. What do you want to do? And then here's the little flower I used with the orange button. And so that's that tag that came out of there. I'll add that back later. And so that came out here. And then here's the next page. This is us, you know. Then here's my husband and me, and then the weird creeper and Maya peeking out there. And then I just attached this picture here to this. And that's Maya and the moms. I thought that was pretty. That was their moms they had for sale there. So I said, get over there, I'll take a picture. And then just turn this page, and then here she is with her pumpkin she chose. And it's just some little stickers, more of the K & Company borders. And it just says Signs of Fall, and that's my husband and my little sister and Maya. And there's just some tractor pictures. So there's that page. And whoops, I just knocked my tags over. And here is we're almost done. This last page, and then there's the back cover. This one says Hayride, and this is all of us together. One of the ladies on the Hayride, one of the families, she offered to take a picture for us. She said, here, you want me to get a picture of all you so you're in it? So I said, sure. So she took a picture, and these are just some, I've had these stickers for the longest time wanting to use them. They're little Hayride stickers from, what is it, Jolie, I think. The nice 3D. So here's a 3D tractor. I added some straw to this, but this is like a little cornstalk. And we added some hay to this actual basket, and then put these little pumpkins in there. And I added just the apple bread and the little pumpkin thing, and just put some hay here. So it's like the hay's falling out. And then we're to the last page. So this is a picture of my husband and Maya and I were walking away. So my sister took that for me because she figured I'd love the pictures, and she's right. So this is just a little 3D bucket with leaves falling out. So I used that there. Just matted this with glitter paper and then matching orange paper and the trim. And then I used this Emma Aguilera stamp that I really, really love. It says, always enjoy the little things in life. One day you'll realize they were the big things. And I think that's a cute saying. So I used that there. And added the pearls. And here, this was a card I made that I thought, what am I going to do with this? So I added it to here. And I just want to, it says Happy Harvest. And we just used the watercolors to paint that. But I just want to add a little note in here. I said, you know, just write a little note like had fun this day or whatever in here. So I just have to add that in there. And so that is the end of our book. So I just wanted to share with you. Thank you for watching that long video. Share with you my first paper bag mini album. So let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Bye.